And I also take this opportunity to congratulate and welcome all the participants. Almost we have 162 participants have registered for this program from various regions of the country. And I congratulate them, and I would like to invite all of them to this program. We have this 5 days program scheduled with 15 lectures, 15 talks, and a good number of talks are planned from industries. So we have eminent speakers from DRDO, EOS, Intech DMLS, and we have a talk from ASTM International from Singapore, and other IIT faculty members. And I would like to extend my warm welcome to all the speakers to this program. And I believe this program would be very useful to all the participants, almost like 162 participants who have joined online. And all the very best to all of you. So with this, I would like to request our director to give the presidential talk to all the participants. Over to you, Professor.
Thank you, Keshav and Saravanan. Dear colleagues, most importantly, our chief guest, Dr. C.P. Paul, all the participants, as I see from educational institutions, which seems to form a large chunk of this meeting, and also industry participants, all the distinguished speakers. Welcome to IIT-Palakkad. It would have been much nicer if you could all be here in person, but given the circumstances, this is the best we can do. So let's have a virtual meeting. And so I welcome you all to this particular meeting on additive manufacturing, this workshop on additive manufacturing from lab scale to field scale. IIT-Palakkad, as you know, started in 2015 with a modest strength of 120 students. Today, we are 1,200 students and nearly 100 faculty in all the major areas of engineering, sciences, and also humanities. So we have come a long way and set up advanced laboratories in many areas. And of course, this is a process in motion. So as you see, you'll see that in the coming years, we would have better facilities than most of the established IITs have. So your association in whatever form you're doing with IIT-Palakkad is what we are looking for. And we also wish that any small association you make now will continue and become stronger and stronger in the coming years. It's a mandate of IIT-Palakkad to spread message of education, technical training, and encourage multidisciplinary research and development, and help the industries in the process. Today's topic, or this workshop's topic, 5-day workshop topic, is additive manufacturing from lab scale to field, right? So that is a tall order according to me. Even though for lab, additive manufacturing is not now new, almost more than a decade, but for going to the field scale, I think it is still a lot of challenges there. And it is definitely a multidisciplinary area of research, starting from process control to materials, all all areas of mechanical engineering and sciences, physical sciences. I can also see chemical sciences, because we're talking about materials, and we are using additive manufacturing techniques, so there's a lot of thermal process also there. And so there are a lot of interesting things there, right? And I understand from my colleagues here that materials we use for additive manufacturing is a big challenge, and I'm sure that the experts going to speak on this in this workshop will touch upon that, and there will be a lot of discussion on that, and some of you would take it up as a challenge and a research area and move ahead. I'm looking forward to all of you having a very engaged and interesting discussion in the coming 5 days. Most importantly, I wanted to tell all of you that you'll be most welcome to continue in touch with our faculty and our institute, and take whatever you have initiated during this workshop forward. And that is what we want to do. That is one of the purposes of this kind of workshop for us also. Manufacturing and materials engineering is a thrust area for IIT-Palakkad, and our colleagues here have already put in a lot of effort to set up many basic facilities. But as I said earlier, this is a process in motion, so in the coming years we will have more and more facilities and expertise available. And this for the country, as you know, is this is an important area, maybe the most important area in industry and engineering development. But I must also say that specific to this topic, that additive manufacturing has a long way to go, and it will also go from mechanical engineering applications or applications to other branches also. We already see that in civil engineering, right? So there is a lot of scope for this whole process to come up to a big scale. And I guess that is what's meant by the topic, to field scale, right? So going to the field would mean that you really have to get into big manufacturing size, right? So in terms of volumes, and I understand from my colleagues that today additive manufacturing is mostly focused on prototype building and and also making specialized components and things like that. But it will have to move to other large-scale production also, as in more and more automation and better materials, better in the sense cheaper materials come into the play. So with this words, I once again welcome all of you to this institute and also to this meeting, and wish you a strong, very good interaction with all the speakers, experts, and the colleagues, my colleagues here, and the students here in the coming 5 days. Thank you all, and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening presidential address. I would now welcome Dr. Kanmani Subbu, Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering, IIT-Palakkad, and our Program Coordinator, to invite the Chief Guest.
Thank you, Saravanan. It's my great honor to introduce our Chief Guest, Dr. C.P. Pal. Dr. C.P. Pal is a leading research group in an area of laser additive manufacturing, shortly called LAM, at Raja Ramanna Center for Advanced Technology. This is recognized as one of the top 2% most influential scientists worldwide consecutively for the last 2 years, that is 2019 and 2020. In the list prepared by the Stanford University, US, and published by the Elsevier BV. Dr. Paul has 18 plus years of experience in research and development of lab, from system development to its application in engineering. His research programs focus on next generation additive manufacturing system and processes. To this end, he explores novel techniques to develop advanced materials, innovative products, modeling and simulation tools, and holistic in situ and ex situ characterization techniques. He is instrumental in promoting LAMP technology in India through collaborations with other national labs and reputed academic institutes by extending the indigenous developed facility for experiments. He has contributed chapters to 23 books and published over 120 research papers in international journals. He has recently authored a textbook on additive manufacturing for undergraduate and postgraduate students, faculty members, and practicing AM engineers. Dr. Paul is also Dean Students Affairs at Homi Bhabha National Institute and has been shouldered the responsibility to lead the technology transfer and incubation activity in RRCAT. Prior to joining RRCAT, he graduated in mechanical engineering from Vikram University, Ujjain, India, and worked for 2 professionally managed public companies as a design engineer. He earned doctoral degree in mechanical engineering on laser additive manufacturing of engineering components in 2005 and was a research professor at the University of Waterloo, Canada during 2006 to 2008. His extensive experience and leadership have allowed him to address LAMP challenges holistically and promoting this strategic research area. His efforts have been recognized with many awards, including the highest DAE Excellence in Science, Technology and Engineering Award called Homi Bhabha Science and Technology Award. With this short introduction, I request Dr. C.P. Paul to address the participants. Over to Dr. C.P. Paul.
Thank you, Dr. Subbu, for short CV. Respected Director, Professor P.B. Sunil Kumar, HOD, Dr. Samarjit Chadda, conveners, Dr. Keshwan and Dr. Kanmani Subbu. It's my pleasure to address this gathering on this auspicious occasion of inauguration of ATAL course at IIT-Palakkad. As far as the emphasis of IIT-Palakkad is concerned, already Professor Sunil Kumar has told that manufacturing and material is then the core emphatic area, and it is visible because now if you talk of water wet fusion machines, the IIT-Palakkad is one among the few IITs having this facility available to them, and they are started doing research in the area of additive manufacturing in big way. I understand they will take this to new heights, bring the new technologies and more expertise to their institute so that they can holistically contribute to the additive manufacturing as well as to the development of our country, India. Here, I would like to say that today, when we talk of metaverse, the fusion of digital world, digital and physical world, a joint proportion of joint digital twins, augmented reality and visual reality. Now we have to think, what is the process who will make this digital twins operational, make the things happening? What is the process who will allow or facilitate to make component with embedded sensors? What is the process who will support to put the things in very big way so that a digital world really can be more effective and it is viable? And if you see and do all the things, you'll find that additive manufacturing is one of the promising solutions. And there is a research globally to get the things done in this direction. And this is also considered one of the pillar which is fueling the Industry 4.0. 9 process, that there are 9 pillars and among them additive. And it is really fortunate for all of us that we have opportunity to contribute to this new area, new field, and take it to the new height with our effort and expertise. With this, I will not take much time. Thank you very much. I welcome all the participants. You have happy participation in this program, and
We will be discussing and keep in touch. If any problems, please do contact me, write to me, and any other issues we will be able to solve to bring this to new height. With this, I'll take my chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. C.P. Paul, for your informative and insightful speech. I would now welcome our head of the department, Dr. Samajit Chanda, to share a few words with the gathering.
Yeah, thanks, Sarvanan. Yeah, good morning to all. And thanks to our director, Professor P.V. Sunil Kumar, and our chief guest, Dr. C.P. Paul, for the addresses. So I would like to introduce you to the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IIT-Palakkad with a short presentation. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Yes,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so welcome to our department here at IIT-Palakkad. So here you can see this is, since we are talking about additive manufacturing, so this is our institute logo printed in-house using our metal additive manufacturing facility. So you will get a glimpse of it during the course of your program here. So as our director was mentioning, IIT-Palakkad started in 2015, and we started functioning with our campus at Ahalya Integrated Campus at Koipara, Palakkad. Now we function at 2 campuses. Most of our functions are being shifted to Nila campus, where I am currently sitting here. And soon, by the mid of next year, we will be moving to our permanent campus, which is also in Kanjikot, just opposite to our Nila campus. So we have a 4-year BTech program in mechanical engineering and 2 years of MTech program in materials and manufacturing engineering. We started this program in August 2019. We also are actively involved into research programs, MS by research and PhD programs. So currently our BTech strength has increased to an intake of 40 students per year and more than 20 students in the MTech. We have around 30 research scholars working with us in the department and looking to more people joining in the near future. We have 15 plus faculty members and around 7 staff members. As you all might be aware that mechanical engineering, we have 3 broad streams: the thermofluid, solid mechanics, and manufacturing and materials. So you can see here the key research areas in which we work. So this is common to the entire domain of mechanical engineering. You can see there is a lot of intersection between the sub-disciplines, and manufacturing and materials and thermal and design. We all interact with each other. I will just give you a brief glimpse into the faculty who work in these research groups. The solid mechanics and design, we have the faculty members, as you can see in the screen, and their focus ranges from acoustics to robotics to fundamental solid mechanics, flow in granular media, contact mechanics, etc. The thermofluids groups has these members, the faculty members and the students are involved in research here. And the current areas of research start from combustion to soot modeling to design of battery thermal management systems, thermal conductance, jet engagement cooling, passively cooled buildings, thermal energy storage, and so on. These are glimpses of some of the facilities which we house in our labs here. This is the combustion research facility. This is the heat transfer research facility. Now coming to the manufacturing and materials, which is the core topic of the 5-day program we are into now. So these are the core members of the group, the faculty members. And then nevertheless to say, you have so many areas and they start from this additive manufacturing to ultra precision machining, heat assisted machining of difficult to cut materials, fatigue studies, wear studies, tribological studies on additively manufactured components, and so on. So these are glimpses of some of the facilities which we house here in our labs, starting from micro machining to ultra precision machining to contact fatigue testing. We have a wide range of fabrication, machining, as well as characterization facilities. And our we have also the central facilities. So the central facilities are more involved into serving the entire institute community as well as the community outside the institute. So all of you are welcome to use our central facilities. And we provide different types of characterization, and we have these facilities like the FESEM, EDAX, XRD, micro hardness, optical profilometry, spectroscopy, and this is our facility of 3D metal printer, which we have in our lab under the central facility for materials and manufacturing engineering, which is one of the thrust areas, as was mentioned by our director also. And you can see the parts are printed freshly out of the machine here, and they are put here. So this is the picture of this logo I depicted in the first slide, and also Dr. Subbu had shown you in the introduction slide. So, so we have been successful in setting up these facilities, and we are actively working and looking forward to research collaboration with people within as well as outside the institute at national and international levels. We have strong R&D collaboration with different government as well as non-government, private and public sector undertakings. These are some of the collaboration which we have listed down here. Yeah, so with this, I would like to welcome all of you, and I wish and I hope that you will have a very fruitful and engagement here for the next 5 days. And we also look forward to you coming back and collaborating, and we will also reach you to collaborate more in the field of this research into additive manufacturing. So once again, welcome you all, and thank you. So over to you, Saravanan.
Thank you, Dr. Samajit, for your inceptive speech. I would now like to welcome Dr. Kanmani Subbu for delivering the vote of thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Saravanan. Yeah. So it's again privilege for me to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the coordinators. I would like to thank ATAL core team, for accepting our application and then sanction the required amount to conduct this workshop in a successful manner. Then I sincerely thank our director, Professor P.B. Sunil Kumar, for accepting our request and delivering this presidential address in his busy schedule. And I also thank our chief guest, Dr. C.P. Pal, RRCAT Indore. So whenever I'm approaching him for any help regarding the delivering lecture or otherwise for work, so sir always extends his support for us. So thanks, sir, for that. And then I personally thank our HOD, Dr. Samajit Chanda, for his encouragement and always extending his great support for our technical activities in the department. Then I would like to thank our session speakers from industries and then IITs, and then people from even NITs also. And apart from that, I thank participants. Around 162 participants have registered for this course. Especially it's a semester end and most of them are very busy, even though they took some time for learning some current state of the art in additive manufacturing process. So for that, I just thank them. And finally, who have helped to conduct this program successfully, but our technical staff and then faculty members I just thank them personally. Apart from that, last but not least, so our research students like PhD scholars and then MTech students, so who are helped in conducting this workshop in a very successful manner. It could not be not possible without their help. Everybody knows. Okay, this is a short thing. I just complete my vote of thanks. Okay, thank you. Over to Sarvana.
Thank you, Dr. Subbu. I once again thank you all for gathering in this inaugural event. I once again welcome one and welcome all. Over to Dr. Subbu.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sarvana. Yeah, so by this we conclude the inaugural function. So now I request Dr. C.P. Paul to deliver the first talk on introduction to additive manufacturing process.